I love arena polo. I love the intensity of it.
There's just honestly nothing like it.
It's up close and personal, very fast.
It's a pretty amazing feeling. I can't explain it in any other way than intense.
Good morning and welcome to the 2025 National Intercollegiate Championship Men's Semifinals. In this first semifinal game, we have the University of North Texas taking on the University of Virginia. I'm Cindy Halley here with Tom Goodspeed. Tom, what are you looking for this first semifinal matchup?
Fantastic stuff today. UNT looking for a three-peat, but the first time that UNT hasn't had a Miller on the squad, so it's going to be interesting as the Fellhavers and Mo take the battle to UVA. UVA's the last time they won the championship was in 2022, and Blott is the only returning member of that team. He played with Brennan and Jack McLean. So it should be a fantastic contest. It's such a wonderful, being hosted by the DFW Polo Association here at the Preston Wood Arena in Oak Point, Texas. It's such a beautiful facility for both of these teams to have at it. Can't wait to watch.
Yeah, this should be a really good matchup. We had the women's semifinals yesterday with some play-in games on Wednesday. So this is the first time the men have taken to the field in a couple of days, and I'm sure these two teams have been raring to go and just helping out with the horses. We will be playing a six chucker 5-minute format using 3 different split strings. One string is we've got 2 strings from Prestonwood, one assigned to Virginia, one to UNT, and then a floater string that neither team really is familiar with. So that should be a good test of their horsemanship.
Yeah, and it's just so much talent here. The Fellhavers, what are there? About 25 Fellhavers playing polo right now in the II program, and we got two of the good ones here. Nicholas played in the Arena Open, and Johan and Mo coming from the Leslie Heiner's Work to Ride program, also been playing forever. But this should be a fantastic game. UVA in the blue, UNT in the green. The 2 umpires, I think we have Tom and Ryan, I believe are Tom Weishaupt and Ryan Saul, I believe are our 2 umpires. Is that correct, Cindy? I think so.
Yes, I believe so. And
UVA
with 12 titles already under their, it's Robert Linky, Chow, and Ryan. So, and UVA's got 12 titles already, and there are lots of storied names in the blue book. And those titles, and we'll probably go through some of them, but starting with Derek Sifton and going all the way up to CB Shear and Stevie Orthwine and Jake Flournoy, Felipe Viana. Just they really have a dynasty there at Virginia Polo.
Yeah, Coach Lou Lopez has been there for quite a while now, and he's got a number of those titles behind his name as coach. They do it. UVA is just such a terrific program. But UNT, some of us were voting on once the Millers graduated that this program might go away, and they've done nothing but got stronger, Cindy. So it's wonderful to see UNT with all these new players adding onto the team, even with the Millers graduating. So Messiah.
So here you can see the rosters. Yep. You see the rosters here with Mo starting at number 1, Johan at 2, and Niklas at 3, with the 2 twins, Alec and Cole, being ready to play at any moment. Mac Murad, who's from Pakistan originally and was actually a walk-on player to the Virginia squad, playing at the 1 position. Gaston Gomez at 2, and Vlad captaining the team from the back, with 2 very experienced alternates ready to go to Iago Macias and James Kraken. So both teams got some last-minute instructions from the umpires. And so far, all the games have been really clean and open, so we'll hope if we can continue that trend. But the arena plays really well. We've had a lot of 2-pointers over the last couple of days, and at least from from the women, let's see if the men can do just as well. So we're getting team introductions here. We got Mo, of course, from the Work to Ride program. I met him, I think, when he was about 7 and just watching games, and he's great. And there's Johan. And then Niklas is very easy to spot with that bright red helmet.
Got a great home crowd support here too.
Yeah, it's gonna get plenty loud in there. So the first string is that, again, these are horses provided by Prestonwood, a string that is assigned to the UVA squad, will move with them through the games. And I was told earlier that this entire string was bought as green horses from the track and were all made by Vaughn Miller, Jr., Vance Miller, and Morgan McBride. So they should be very proud to see these horses in here. All right, we're getting ready here.
So Weisart has them lined up. First one to it.
And first person there.
Vlad
sitting back. Mo comes up with the ball. Mo shooting towards that goal. They know this arena really well. Vlad can't see it. He comes up with it. And it circles around. Niklas comes up with it. Niklas trying to get it back towards the Prestonwood goal. I mean, towards the UNT goal. Vlad looks to pick up the man hooked out of the play by Mo. Now we've got Gaston.
That's Max got kind of the gray.
Max
got kind of that dual color gray.
Gotcha. Oh, we got a little pile up there, but umpire's just letting them play. Now we got Mac going to that corner, working that wall. Followed up nicely on the wall by his Virginia teammates. And coming out of his Vlad Tarashansky. Vlad tapping it to goal.
Yeah,
pops in for the first goal.
Vlad draws first blood. Good boards by UVA on that play. But both these teams are strong on the board, so it'll be an interesting battle.
Yep, they're going to be. So there's Johan. Johan, big back shot towards the center. Vlad is there, overrides the tail shot. Little neck shot there.
Oops.
Well done by Virginia, by Mac. And coming up with it, it is Vlad Tarashansky, very seasoned competitor from all his years at Gardnertown, won an interscholastic title. And Johan elects to take that neck shot across the arena, changing the field. Nice play.
Yeah, beautiful.
And Mo comes up with it. Mo tapping that ball towards goal. It kind of bounces off a pony. Vlad, little flip shot towards the wall. Everyone's looking for it. And Johan comes up with it, leaning out on that gray horse. Johan, big bump. And nice transition there as Gaston comes in for the hook. Now Mo's got the wall along the boards. Mo.
Good defense.
Great defense to come in there. Gaston steals that ball away on the boards. Now Gaston working that ball, bounces between horses. Little back shot there, very careful back shot by Niklas. And Johan sends the ball up. These ceilings are super high. We haven't had hardly any balls hit the ceiling. Nice shot there. And Vlad Tarashansky, dangerous play to take it in front.
Nice play for Johan. Johan with the score.
Yep.
Great.
So Vlad,
great job.
Very dangerous play across goal, huh?
Yeah. 1-1. Well, here we go. 1-1. Well, they're allowed to poke it when it's up in the air.
Yep. This one might go for 2. Just wide to the left. Nice little flip shot. Get to the next shot. And Johan reads that play really well, comes up with it. Elects to turn it to the right.
Good play.
Has to clear there. Yep. And Mo's up for the pass. And big bump at the corner. Beautiful neck shot. Doesn't get quite the rebound he wants. And Gaston sends that ball up to the corner, and Vlad's there. I don't know. Vlad went from back to front in 2 seconds and working that ball along.
Got a whistle on that.
Niklas whistle on the play.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Not sure what that was. We'll have to see the replay to see what they're calling on that. It looked like he was coming off clean on that line, but we'll see with the replay.
Yep, looks like it's going in favor of UNT.
Well, this so it might have been a reaching there, possibly.
It was a cross hook or a high hook.
Okay, so there was a little bit of a reach and then followed up by cross hook. So UNT with the shot.
So
Powerful shot,
nice
wide
booming
left.
shot. Oh, and
That's not
it's
that's not going to
yeah,
work.
it's live. Yeah. Well,
It's a
it came
live
past the
ball, but
25, so that makes it live. Yeah.
yeah, live, but he was across the line on that. So UVA will be moving to probably a center, at least a center hit, I think. So as you said, Cindy, it comes all the way back that past the 25, but he's kind of standing there across the line. So he had a play on the
Yeah, I think
ball,
it'd be
but just didn't make a
yeah.
legal one. So they'll take a
So
center
center
hit.
hit here now. Yep. So Vlad elects to tap it. He's got Gaston taking out the man. Vlad tapping it to goal.
Uh-huh.
Almost a
Got
save.
by Nicholas. He almost had his mallet on it, but nice score by Vlad.
Yep. So back to the center. And
Beautiful shot by
big
Johan.
shot downfield. Just wide to the left. And Vlad's there. Vlad with the defense. Bounces towards the center. Stolen away there by Gaston, but Mo's on it. Mo elects to turn it. He's going to tap it towards Niklaus. Niklaus reached
It was a first
that
buzzer.
shot. Yep, 30-second horn went. Now Mo, that wasn't and so there we go. Mo working it on the near side. Comes right up to Vlad's mallet. Nicholas looking for it. Coming through. Big shot downfield by Gaston, but we get a whistle.
I think that's Chuck. I think that was the second buzzer. I heard the first one. Good first
so
chucker.
A
A little jittery. The teams both a little jittery in that first chucker to be expected, but I'm sure they'll settle down for chucker 2.
So we'll be horses for the next second chucker are ready. Teams will switch on to fresh horses, and we'll be back for the second chucker of play after a brief break on the USPA Polo Network.
Tereshansky. I go to UVA. I'm a grad student, and I'm getting a master's in commerce through McIntyre. So it's really different because we've hosted it the past 3 years while I've been at UVA, and it's always been this big lead up of prepping yourself, prepping your horses, and also prepping the facility. And it's a completely different feeling to be able to kind of continue playing the way that we've been playing all the way to the very end, and then kind of almost go on vacation, but come back to somewhere. We were here 2 weeks ago, so it's really comfortable to be here. And I don't know, we feel ready. So we had one player graduate from last year, and our starting lineup is all the same, and we have a few new additions that are kind of gaining experience this year, and it's been really, really good teaching them and continuing with the same starting string. It's probably just all the tournaments when we get everybody together and we all get to hang out after the games. And during the games too, but after the games is more fun. Kind of that we get to go and we get to play against each other and be super, super competitive. We can have rivalries, but everybody's really, really nice off the field, and I don't know, we're always friends, year-round friends.
Experience the thrill of ultimate luxury at sea. Hotels at Sea brings you exclusive VIP perks and unbeatable discounts, crafted especially for the polo community. Indulge in world-class amenities, sip fine cocktails, and enjoy breathtaking views, all with the touch of sophistication you deserve. Set sail in style with Hotels at Sea, proudly an official sponsor of the USPA.
Welcome back to the semifinal game, first of two today for the 2025 Men's Intercollegiate National Championship, Division I. So you see players finding their second chucker horses. So it's back and forth this first chucker, nobody really dominating. What do you think, Tom?
Yeah, no, they both played well, but they're a little jittery, and but they did get a couple goals, so they should be starting to relax, and I think we're going to see a lot more in chucker 2. But this is such a prestigious tournament. So there's so much to be nervous about. This tournament dating back to 1922, over 100 years. I think we had the 100-year celebration just a couple of years ago. So so much history with this wonderful tournament. And Yale, the powerhouse with 19 championships over the years, but UVA's got they're next in line with 12 times, and A&M's knocking on the door with 11, and Cornell's got 11, but they're not. They didn't make the nationals here. I think they won. Cindy, didn't they? Cornell win the Division II nationals last year. I think the Cornell.
Yes, and they're in Division II again this year. That's a complicated procedure that we do to determine which teams are Division I and Division II.
Yeah.
We look at all the scores from the fall. We look at the rosters. We talk to umpires. We talk to managers. We just and we obviously look at all the game scores. It's really been helpful.
Yeah, they have those great fall tournaments, Mustang Madness out on the West Coast with Megan Judge and the Lou with his tournament, and Cornell with the Fields tournament every year. So wonderful fall tournaments for these teams to all get viewed and seen by you and the committee to figure out who gets the Division I status. So both these teams obviously very much deserve to be here. So,
you can see Vlad getting on his fresh horse, making sure he isn't scared of the chalk lines. As it kind of was taking a look at it there.
Yeah, some of these ponies that come in. Haven't played. They've been playing outdoors more than arenas, so they're not always used to those white chalk lines on the dirt. So we get a few jumpers every once in a while, but this group, I think they're all pretty well acclimated to arena. Good look at Johan there. And Mo from Work to Ride with Leslie Heiner's program. Developed so many wonderful players over the years.
Yeah, and Leslie arrived last night, so she's here to root on one of her alumni from her program.
She wouldn't be anywhere else, right? And what a beautiful arena they have being constructed as we speak. So that's going to be one out in Pennsylvania. Cindy, where's that arena?
Yeah, it's right. It's in Philadelphia, really almost downtown Philadelphia, right in Fairmount Park. It's very accessible and
beautiful new arena. But this also a beautiful new arena, thanks to Coach Vaughn Miller Sr. He put this whole facility together here at Prestonwood. So these kids are lucky to have this kind of facility available to them to play in, as well as all the wonderful ponies.
And you can also see these walls are very lively with that penalty 4 bounding back by the 25. So looks like Niklas comes up with it. Niklas working that ball along the boards. He's got a lot of reach, bounces off a pony's legs, and Johan's first to turn on that little handy dun horse.
Good play.
Johan using the boards, sends it out in front. Vlad picks him up and
might have got a reach. Might have got a reach. Johan did an awesome job turning that ball back left into the boards to try to protect the ball. But then he instead of the short leash, he kind of put that ball out in front of Vlad, and I thought Vlad maybe had a play, but he must have been called for the reach.
Yeah.
He reached. He got. Yeah, he definitely reached there.
Yeah, just tried to flip it out. So penalty 2 awarded for UNT.
And these are important. These twos, they're kind of like a free throw in basketball. They should be made, but they're not always made. There's a lot of pressure on the teams, and they're just usually taken out of walk. So a lot going through your head, and it's so important to take advantage of these open goal twos. Make sure you make all of them. The threes get a lot tougher, but these twos, you really need these. These can haunt you if you miss these. But Nicholas
I used to tell my players if they beat themselves up about missing them, and I was like, listen, NBA players missed free throws, so nice walk to it. He's going to elect for a half swing.
Bummer. Yeah, so it's off left.
Yeah, it's wide to the left. So Vlad's going to come up with it. Big shot downfield. It looks like Gaston's in a perfect position to receive it. He gets ahead of Johan, goes to the near side, working the ball along the boards. It's sitting in front of goal and looks like it got popped in.
Yeah, nice.
That is
Nice goal
Gaston's
by
first goal.
Gasty. I guess they call him Gasty.
Okay. Oh, got to get on your side, look, guys.
You can see UVA's switched up a little bit. I think Gasty's moved up to the 1 slot in the throw-in. And
Yep.
Mac has dropped back into 2.
So Mac working that ball forward. Niklas. Now Johan comes up with it. He looked back to make sure he wasn't going to get a horse and did so nice and cleanly. Vlad flips that ball over to neutral territory. Now Johan flips it. It's under his horse. Can't get to it. Everyone's scrambling for it here. They're letting him play this out. And Gasty comes up with it. Sends it ball downfield. First there is Niklas.
Oh, bad
Niklas
luck.
overrides a tail shot. Yep, bad luck. And here it is. Gasty's there. And since he was taken out by Mo, Niklas had a chance to defend that. That was a great save. Trying to use those corners. Well done. And now Vlad's
Nice
there.
clear.
Taken out
Nice
of there.
clear by Johan.
Nice taken out of there. Yeah, Johan. Big shot out of there. Getting it out of danger. Back shot attempt by
good.
Vlad. Now Johan. Big next shot. Oh, my goodness. Rebounds pretty hard. Niklas looking out. You can hear him talking. All that communication. Johan. Mo. A lot of traffic around the goal there. And Mo's there.
All
Mo
right,
flips
Mo.
it towards the UNT
Oh, no,
goal.
didn't get it. Didn't get it.
Well,
But he
that's as
had it
close
for
as
sure.
you can get without not going in. Yeah.
Yeah, without
I thought
getting.
so too. Mo takes a little neck shot. Johan sitting in front of
in there.
goal,
Johan
and
gets it.
Niklas finishes.
Yeah, they worked hard for that one, huh, Cindy?
Yeah, I think everybody had a hand in that
on
one.
the squad. Both these teams are, they're so well schooled by both coaches, so they're all on each other every second. Yeah, no, Gasty's moved up to the 1 slot, and so has Johan.
Yep, so they're changing it up. Vlad looking for space, shooting for 2, but it goes off to the left, and we get a foul on the play there.
Nicholas was hunting out that line all the way down to the wall, so I think that'll go in favor of UNT.
Spot hit looks like. That foul going against Mac.
Yeah, just wrong side by.
Oh boy, yep.
Yeah, I guess he should have just stayed on his near side. Well, we got a bridle almost off. Luckily, they noticed it. It's over 1 year, only 1 year to go. So Nicholas will be taking the spot hit here. A lot of strategies in the spot hits as far as whether you hit down into that deep corner or it looks like Nicholas is holding that man off and big shot down ring.
Yep. Read nicely. Oh, bounces off a horse. No one signs it. Mo with a nice little back shot towards goal. A lot of blue shirts there. Now Mo follows up his own shot. He's
got to be patient. He's got to be patient. Yeah.
And he was.
Got a whistle on it. Yeah. No, it's a good job. So many times the players just hit into the horses, and Mo did a super job. It's a penalty 1. So Mo was patient and got his team penalty 1. So now we moved to a center hit, which is I think new this year, right, Cindy?
It is, and I think it's a great. It really makes it makes it hurt.
2-on-1.
It makes it hurt that now they've got possession because a throw in at the 15, it's a 50-50 possession. So
UVA's 2-on-1 there was both making contact.
So center hit there, goes off to the right and overridden there. Vlad's looking for it. Looks like, there we go. Gaston gets his horse out of there.
See if he turns back to the wall. He does. Good play.
Yeah, he did. Good play.
But he didn't keep it with him. It's so important to keep that ball with you when you turn
Bounced
back
off
into the
horses.
wall.
Nice back shot by Niklas, but blocked by a horse. Mo, there we go. And Mac sends that ball forward. Mac working it on the offside, hooked out of there by Mo, but that's going to leave Vlad all by himself. And you got 2 people on 1. Vlad shooting for 2.
Oh,
Bounces
nice
off
pick
a horse.
off the bounce.
Yeah, and it's showing some good stick work underneath Niklas. He finds it. And let's see who's bringing it around. That's Mac. Mac bringing it around.
So it looks like
Yep,
Nicholas might have
Niklas
gotten
had it
across
there.
over the top of the line there.
Yep.
Yeah, no, Mac did a great job on that last play going to the boards, but he didn't keep his horse alive. He let his horse kind of the engine shut off. But here he's turning back right, and yeah, just Nicholas. I don't think they would have called the foul if he would have just left the ball, but trying to make the shot on it is what got the whistle.
Yep. So a penalty two
Nice
here
goal,
by
beautiful
Vlad.
goal.
Strokes it right in. So 4-2
Yeah,
now to
Vlad,
score. Or no,
and
sorry, 4-3.
Vlad's from Gardnertown too, isn't he? So
Yes, he is.
we used to play in Gardnertown in high school. It was the first buzzer.
Yep, 30-second horn. Yep, 30-second horn. Yeah, he started out with Bobby Separano in Country Farms, and then when they didn't have a team, he went to the Dankers at Gardnertown. So Niklas using those boards. Niklas Fellhaber working that ball along the line boards. And big hit trying to get it blasted out of there. Dangerous play. It's sitting right in front of goal, but Gaston
Nice
gets it
clearing
out of
shot.
there. Gasty.
Yeah.
Great shot downfield. Big bump.
Second buzzer.
And
no whistle, so that should be Chucker.
Let's see if that's Chucker.
Yeah, I don't think they called the penalty there.
Okay. So we end our first Chucker of play with Virginia up just by a goal, 4-3. Very close game. Riders will switch on to their third Chucker horses. We'll take a short break and we'll be right back on the USPA Polo Network.
My name is Makhtoum Murad. I'm a third year or junior. I'm studying economics and global development, and I go to UVA. Yeah, we were lucky enough to come here like a few weeks ago, play the horses, play the arena, play all the teams. So that was super helpful. We're feeling really comfortable now. Of course, it's different from being at home, and that's just a luxury we didn't realize that we had up till now. So yeah, I think we're super confident in our ability now. We've really worked hard. We've put in the time. I think now is just a time to relax and like really be able to get loose and just realize that we're here to have fun and it's a game. Yeah. So Vlad and Gaston will sort of play more of a back, or Gaston and Vlad will sort of switch in between with each other, and I'll play more of a number two, where I'll just try to be super scrappy and try to make space for them and make the other team's life harder. I'm just really, really lucky that I have a lot of people to look up to, a lot of people to learn a lot from. Just like I've learned a lot in terms of horse scare, in terms of the game, in terms of how to carry yourself as a person, discipline, staying fit, and that's really like what keeps me going. Yeah, so I was riding for a while back home. My mom and my sister both ride, and then it was just natural for me to get into polo, and then I played maybe 1 or 2 seasons back home. And I sort of stopped playing the summer before college, and I knew UVA had a great program. I wasn't intending to play at UVA. It wasn't the reason I came to UVA. And I was just at the activities fair, and I bumped into one of the alumni, Parker Pierce. And he was like, oh, come check it out. And then one thing led to another, and those guys really took me in, showed me around, and now I'm here.
The National Polo Center, NPC, is the new and forever home for polo. With a proud history of high-level play and the finest fan experience in the game, it was only fitting that the new owners of the National Polo Center, the United States Polo Association,
put the fields in a program that can be enjoyed by all levels of polo.
NPC will be the epicenter of polo in North America for generations and centuries to come, and that is something we're proud of.
Welcome back. We're getting ready to play the third Chucker of 6 5-minute Chuckers for this first semifinal match between University of North Texas and UVA. We've got a very close game with Virginia just up by a goal, 4-3. And this is a string, the horse list you see up there, this is a string that UNT, it's their string. They're very familiar with this string of horses.
Yeah, and UNT, they have good horses, so. But they're pretty. There's a lot of strategy with UNT. Sometimes, and all the teams. Sometimes they'll bring a horse they know pretty well and they know how to play it, and it's not so easy for the visiting teams. So UNT's been known to have a horse or two like that in their string sometimes. But UVA, they're all good riders, solid riders. So these kids are all pretty good at figuring it out pretty quick if they have any challenges with a pony.
And I have to make a correction. I apologize. I've been getting Gaston and Mac switched. I was told they were wearing one different jersey, and so wearing the 1 is Gaston in that green helmet, and then the 2 is Mac. So my apologies. I'll try and get it straight for the rest of the game. So getting ready for this first throw in anyone's ball game. Everyone jockeying for position. Wants a nice straight lineup, and ball's thrown in, goes back to the 3s. Vlad makes a little flip shot, get a better shot at it, and coming around. Now Mo comes up with it, back shot there by Mac. Vlad sends it down to the left-hand side, looking
nice
for the
play.
rebound. Vlad.
Nice angle. And he stayed straight on the line. He could have got a whistle if he turned with that ball, but he stayed straight to the boards and great angle to the goal. Nice play.
So that gives us a 2-goal ball game here. Ball's thrown in, but it goes all the way. Niklas cuts a big piece of it there, tapping it towards goal with that nice wingspan of his. And now Mo going for that near side shot. Mo tries to work it along the boards, turns back.
And we're gonna get a whistle there. I think it might be a reach, and we'll see on the play.
So, yep, I can hear the announcer from the arena saying something about a reach. So I think that's what we might have. Umpires are discussing it.
Yeah, he pops it back there, and looks like a reach right here. It could have been a 2-on-1 or a reach, 2-on-1 kind of with UVA, but UNT definitely reaching on that play. So
it looks like Niklas had the board position. So we've got a penalty 3 in favor of UNT. They missed their first penalty shot.
So I think that was
uncharacteristically, I would say.
Yeah, UVA kind of that last what I saw there, Cindy, was a 2-on-1 by UVA. So you got 3 penalties. These are tough. Nice play.
Shot by Johan.
Yeah, beautiful shot by Johan. Those are the toughest shots in my book. The 3s, open goal 3 is tough shot to make. Well played.
Yeah, so coming out with it, Mac leaves it for Vlad. Now Vlad, UNT having some horse trouble
nice
there.
shot.
So now Mo sitting right in front of goal. Mo gets there, doesn't get the near side shot. Coming around with it is Vlad. Vlad Taraskansky shoots for goal. Niklas is there, clears it out of danger. Beautiful save. Niklas now having the boards. Has to leave it for Johan. Johan finds it. Vlad has to clear. Johan sends it. Big shot down the board. Great job of the umpire not being in the way. Niklas goes for that near side neck shot, getting far in the left-hand corner. Everyone looking for it. Johan pivots around. What's he going to do with it? He flips it towards the wall, but comes off a pony, and Mo is there to back it, overrides. Mo once again looking for the tail shot. He gets it off. Nice tail shot, read beautifully by Vlad. Flips it back. Can't get back to it. And nice little open back shot. Now another open back shot. Niklas, I love these tail shots.
Nice pass.
Beautiful tail shot by, nice pass. Yeah, right to Mo. Now keep it with you, Mo.
Yeah.
Nice shot to goal, but a little too much rebound. And Mo riding hard with Vlad. Overrides Vlad, picks his pocket, sends that ball forward, stays in play. Now Vlad to the near side, looking for a near side shot.
Nice touch.
And rolls
nice
in.
Nice touch. He put a little spin on that ball, and he kind of crawled into the goal behind them as they went by it. But nice play by Vlad.
Really patient player. So all the way through to the number 3s. Now Niklas looking for it, comes off of Johan's horse. Now Gaston comes with it. Gaston hooked out of the play. Everyone looked for it. Johan with a back shot. Gaston's there. Open back shot. Vlad follows that up with another back shot of his own. And now Mac It looks like we get a whistle there, and two players coming together, some mallets clashing. Let's see what happened there. Hopefully everyone's okay.
And Cindy, this play right in front of us is, I believe, Mac with the green hat, who's got the one jersey.
No, I just got a text from someone that is Gaston. So we keep missing them. They're very similar. They riders. Yeah, that's Gasty. Yeah.
Yeah,
they switched jerseys up on me. Yep.
Wrong info on jerseys and helmets.
Yep. So Johan's taking a minute, it looks like.
Good close look at Johan. Might have got some dirt in his eye. That's one of the things that's tough in the arena. You're running down the field, and those horses in front of you take off, that they can kick up some of this dirt, and it's so easy to get dirt in your eyes. I know it was a rule for either glasses or a face guard. I'm assuming that's still a rule, Cindy. But
yeah, it is. He just took off his glasses.
Yeah.
Yeah, he had them. So you see Allie Davidge going in there to help out. We've got a great II staff on hand that works tirelessly around the year just to put these. There's so many tournaments and there's so much work done behind the scenes to get these tournaments happening. So we have Amy Fraser, Allie Davidge, Allie Davidge and Emily Dewey and Beth Supik are all there on the grounds, as well as you were going to say, Liz Freyboy.
Yeah, Liz heading up the team, and Cindy, you as well, and Emily Dewey. Just a great team of gals. Amy won the women's nationals a couple years herself. Amy Fraser now was Amy Weishart back then, but so she certainly knows her stuff. And I coached Allie back in the Allie Davidge, who does a wonderful program job for the II. I coached her back at Culver, so she's been in a long time. I think she went to UK too for college.
Yes.
She played some with UK, if I'm not mistaken. So your team of people, as well as you, Cindy, and Liz, being from Yale, Yale with the 19 victories for the men, she'd want me to say that. Liz has done a great job with not only the II program, but also with the Yale program. And Yale's definitely out front with 19 national championships over the years, the most of any school.
Yep. So Vlad coming up, it's penalty 3. Full swing. That's going to go wide to the left. Yeah.
Those are tough shots.
You'd have two approaches in the arena, and sometimes that's a really good idea, just to come around and if your horse isn't totally straight. And now Niklas comes up with it. Niklas, now Johan. 2 players on Niklas. On by himself. Sends it back up to Niklas. Niklas gets hooked out of the play. Mo's there on the boards. Mo takes his time. He's got the boards. He's got the leg on his man, working hard to keep that ball out in front along the boards.
He just a short leash though.
Literally up. Yep.
Put it to him.
Vlad comes up with that ball, bouncing ball. He still gets a piece of it. It's rolling for 2.
Whoa, hello. Good. Mo's gonna meet the wire. The bug on the windshield dismount. So Mo with a good deal of hustle. The only problem UNT, they keep their good job getting the ball down to goal, but like that last play with Mo, they keep I always say short leash instead of keeping the ball with him. Here comes Mo's coming in hard, and he's pushing so hard he winds up a little bit ahead of the horse. But he's so athletic, that's not going to bother him any.
No. So that was a beautiful 2-point goal by Vlad. He was really wise. He saw that it was going for 2, and he just took it. He didn't touch it again. So he got that 2-point shot, which is going to put double up. Now Virginia doubled up UNT. That was a 2-point shot. First 2-pointer of the game.
And the other day, Cindy, we had 14 in the 2 games, the play-in tournament on Wednesday. There were 14 2-pointers in the 2 games, which was amazing. But our first one, that was a great shot. I was kind of more concentrated on Mo, watching him come in at the speed he was coming in on, and great effort by Mo, great defensive effort. But what I was saying is UNT, I think they need to keep that ball with them when they get control of the ball on the board, Cindy, and they're working it to goal. They keep popping it out front and giving UVA a chance. So, They need to keep
Yeah,
that
you just
ball
got to keep it
to them.
a little closer to their stirrup and
Short leash, I always
not
say.
getting.
Short leash.
Yep. Up.
I
I think
that
we
was a
got
quick
to
whistle.
taking it on the wrong. Yeah, I think we got to take it on the wrong side. I think Gaston just saw that ball in his near side, swung at it, and had somebody meeting on the offside. So, quick call there. See the replay here. Yeah,
Yeah,
Mo had
near
the right
side
of way on the
median.
offside. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
near side median offside, but
So center hit. And Johan's going to take this. Johan. He's
Nice
going to
play.
shoot for 2 of his own, but
ooh, it was almost one meeting too.
nice. It was, but he stayed chilly there. And taking that up there, Gaston.
Nice shot.
Big back
Nice
shot by Niklas. Yeah, opened up shot. Nice angle on that. Vlad's reading that really nicely, and he comes up with it. Gets a nice rebound off the wall on the near side, dribbling it towards goal, sitting right in front of goal.
Ooh, open
And
goal.
it didn't
quick,
go
Quick
in.
play. There's a whistle there.
It's a
I
whistle,
think they may
maybe
have called
behind
it.
the play.
They might have called it a goal. Did it go
Yep,
in?
they did call it a goal. Yes. Yep, it did go in. So that was by Matt.
Well, UVA is definitely this third chucker. They're ending the first half pretty strong. UNT's got to
Yes, they are.
get to it.
So Niklas looking for it, flips the ball to his right. Johan takes out the man. Nice unselfish play. And Niklas looking for 2. See if it's going to roll there. He has to make the next shot to get there, and it's way wide to the right.
Looks like the clock is at 0, so I'm not sure if they missed a buzzer or not.
Let's see if that's Chucker or if there's a penalty on the play, but it looks like that's Chucker. We're going to go into our halftime with University of Virginia up by 5, 9-4. Lots of polo left. We've got 3 more chuckers, 5-minute chuckers left on that other side of the break. We'll take a break while the arena is dragged and players have a break, and we'll switch on to fresh horses for the 4th chucker, and we'll see you back after the break on the USPA Polo Network.
Hello, I'm Alec Fallhaber. I'm from the University of North Texas. My major is General Studies, and I'm a freshman this year. Cool. It's been great. The UNT program has been an awesome experience, and coming from playing interscholastic polo in El Paso, it was a great transition, and college polo is where it's all at, and the University of North Texas and Prestonwood has allowed me to become a better player, and it's been a great opportunity. So yes, I always looked up to my cousins. They came to the University of North Texas a couple years before me, and I always kind of wanted to be like them. And so when it was time for to apply for colleges, UNT was kind of just my choice, and it feels great finally being able to wear the jersey and play for this wonderful team. And huge thank you to the organization, the USPA, and the Miller family as well. Help out my players on the field, and try to do as much defense as I can. Kind of open up the game for Johan and Niklas. They're very good at shooting from 2-point range, and they're very accurate. So that's kind of what we're going to try to do. First off, my parents make a lot of sacrifices for me. They work very hard for me to be able to play this wonderful sport. And so my job is to, give my 110% because, my family's putting in the effort for me. So the least I could do is go work hard, go try and show up and do the best that I can every time.
Everyone here is here for one reason.
It's definitely tough. Everybody wants to get out there and hoist that trophy up.
To bring back another title for A&M back-to-back would be huge.
An amazing shot. Congrats to Olivia from Texas A&M.
I love being a part of something bigger than just myself.
I wouldn't trade the community for the world.
That passion brings a lot of people together.
Everything boils down to this weekend.
It's swinging, crashing, bumping. It takes everything you have.
It's intense.
Everyone I know who's in this is in it 1,000,000%.
I want to win this tournament so bad. The competition is fierce. It's all or nothing.
It's such a nice feeling to be able to fly down the arena and take the man out and get the back shot. It's really just, it's such an experience.
You're only 40% there.
I would definitely describe us as an extended family. We definitely have lots of little fights and mishaps, but at the end of the day, like, we all love each other and we're here for each other and we just want each other to succeed.
It's such a community. Polo definitely is. I'm still relatively new to the sport, but I'm still amazed at every game, every tournament we go to. Everyone knows everyone and is so friendly to each other. But then we also get in the arena and then everyone's on horses and you're going hard and there's no friendship in that moment. Definitely intense and excited to keep playing, and it's really just been life-changing.
Welcome to the 2024 Division I Men's National Intercollegiate Championship Semifinals. First game of the day, Texas A&M versus UNT.
All right, man, this is what it's
In our second semifinal of the day, we have the University of Kentucky Wildcats taking on the SMU Mustangs. Rotate. 10 seconds left. Coleman winds up, fires the ball. It's off into the corner there. Now that clock is ticking down. There's just not enough time. UNT takes home the win. Clark Meyer gets a hold of it, clears it out of the way, and clinches the win. There you have it. SMU will be taking on UNT for the finals.
Just playing in front of your friends and family, it means the world. The amount of texts I got yesterday from after making to the finals, it was so heartwarming, and it makes you feel so good inside.
So there's a lot of pride and passion behind representing your school in the sport.
It really means a lot when I put this jersey on and it says like University of Kentucky, and it just really, I just know I'm representing the school.
Playing for A&M and having A&M on our jersey is huge. Having a lot of support from our men's team as well, and all our supporters back home. We made overalls to wear for our men's game, which is they replicate our yell leaders because we don't have cheerleaders at A&M, and having that is just like making us play better and you know, making sure that we have everything we need to be confident and to play our best game.
We've got Texas A&M University taking on the University of Kentucky here at Virginia Polo Center in Charlottesville, Virginia.
This might be the last game. Let's make it to the finals. To the very last game.
We've got the University of South Carolina, Aiken, taking on the University of Virginia. Seconds left on the clock. Leah takes off running now, shoots to goal. There you go. Leah brings home the win. Great way to end the game there. They're going to the finals. UVA will take on Texas A&M on Sunday.
So A&M, we've played them twice this entire season, and both times we unfortunately lost. So I think there's definitely a little bit of anxiety there of just knowing that it didn't work out in the past, but at the same time, you know, this is the very last game of the entire season and we have nothing to lose.
Came very close last year, so I think there's a little bit of more of a fire to come in and win again.
I think it's good that we you know, we're kind of having a rematch from last year, so I think that's going to add another aspect to it. But I think we need to go in there confident, play our game, and make the best team win.
Thinking about this ever since I was a freshman, even before then, it'll be a moment I'll remember forever if we win.
We've worked all year to get to this point. We've had our ups, we've had our downs, and it's been a journey, that's for sure.
Once you're here, everybody plays that much better, that much quicker, that much stronger, and it brings out the best in every player across the board.
We're kind of counted out when that original group of seniors had left last year, and I think putting us back up top with the best really solidifies, you know, UNT as a dynasty in intercollegiate polo.
Once you go in, like, nothing else matters. It doesn't matter if you didn't get the call you wanted. It doesn't matter what horse you're on. At the end of the day, you just have to go out there and play.
All right, it's go time, boys.
Leah shoots to goal. She's got Boo all over her. Ball's rolling. It's through the goal. Bellhopper working his way from left to right, back towards goal, shoots, and puts it through. Josie Dorsey to get there, back towards goal, shoots, and scores. Look at that. A&M coming back here. Denker now, right in front of goal. Denker working his way from left to right, hooked on the play there at the last second by Meyer. Reynolds, hooked by Alana Benz. Alana gets a turn back around. What a play there from Alana Benz, and now she's going to goal. Alana makes it look easy. Benz gets her pocket picked there by Kara Kennedy. Kennedy flips it to goal. Finally gets it done for A&M. We have a tie ball game. Alana Benz shoots to goal, puts it through. UVA are your 2024 Division I Women's National Intercollegiate Champions. There you have it. UNT are your 2024 Division I Men's National Intercollegiate Champions.
It's incredible. I mean, I woke up this morning, I meditated, and I just had faith in the fact that we could do it, and we did.
It feels so good. I mean, I feel like we've worked so hard to get to this point, and now we can finally really enjoy it.
Yeah, what's it gonna feel like to raise that trophy?
Oh, it's gonna feel amazing. I never really imagined it, especially only 2 years playing, but here we are.
I don't think it's fully sunk in, and I think we came in as the underdogs, and again, we just played to have fun, and I think it worked.
Hold on.
Hey! I don't even know what to say. I'm overwhelmed with emotion. I don't really know what I feel. It's been a really fun year. That was my last intercollegiate game ever. And I don't know yet. I mean, it's bittersweet.
Words can't describe how I'm feeling right now. It's impossible, but it's exhilarating being back-to-back champions, and it feels amazing. And I'm just so thankful to be part of this program, and I'm so thankful to have done this with the greatest guys in the world. I love them so much. I'm going to miss them.
It's the best feeling in the world to win alongside my brothers, in front of a great crowd, in front of great families and friends. It's a dream. It's still so surreal.
So my name is Mosiah Gravesandy. I attend the University of North Texas. I'm a second year, and my major is film. This year is completely different. I definitely have like a new role. Like I have to be the example. Last year I was the rookie on the team. I can make mistakes and learn from those mistakes, but now it's just like I have to be the example and I have to show these guys the right way to do things. It's awesome being here. We get home field advantage. We get to play in our nice facility that we're used to practicing in every day, and I'm just so grateful we get to have it here at Prestonwood Polo Club. So the team dynamic has definitely changed a lot. I'm here with all cousins related, but it makes it feel even better. Like I feel a part of the family, and we all learn from each other. We all push each other and motivate each other to keep going. UVA, they have really good communication. That's one thing they're very strong with, and that's one thing I'll be paying attention for. Vlad's back shots also is one thing I'll be ready for. It'll be so awesome. Last year, I kind of felt like I didn't put in like enough work since I was on the bench. I kind of just got carried. This year, I can't wait to make it happen myself and actually put in effort and actually be a part of this championship. Definitely the tough falls I've taken. Definitely the tough falls because it just motivates me to get back up and keep pushing harder. So that's one of the most memorable parts. It's really the mentors, to be honest. I feel like Vaughn and Vance, they're some mentors to me. They push me every day to be the best polo player I can be. And even with the grooms and the help such as Cedro, like we all push each other. And that's what I like about Prestonwood, the motivation everyone has.
Welcome back to our second half of this 2025 Division I Men's Intercollegiate Semifinal matchup. So we've got a 9-5 score on the board, UVA over UNT. What do you see from the first half, Tom?
Well, I think it's a closer game than the score indicates because UNT is well schooled in the arena, but this is their first year without Vance was with them last year, and he was a strong captain for the team. So the UNT's got plenty of talent on the team. They're kind of taken over from an era of the two Miller boys who have done so well over the years. So I think we've got the first checker. UVA kind of got the nod by one. Second checker, the 4-3. It was won by basically, it was tied 2-2. And then the third checker, UVA came out strong. Vlad has 7 goals. Mac, they have down for 2. UNT's, they've been around the goals, Cindy, but I was saying at the end of that last checker, they got the hustle. They're getting down to goal, but they're being just a little bit jittery around the goal, not keeping that ball with them and a little closer to their stirrup as they bring the ball in. They're making the right moves. They're just giving UVA opportunities to take the ball back out on defense. So I think if UNT can settle down a little bit and keep a shorter leash with that ball when they're close to goal, they could get themselves right back into this game easy.
Yeah, I think it's anyone's ball game. With these shorter chuckers, you've got, if you're on a horse you really, mesh with, you've really got to, go for it while you can because, it's a short chucker and you're going to switch onto a different horse next chucker. So, this string is the string that's assigned to UVA. Again, the horses, for those of you not familiar with the split string format, so the horses that UVA rode in the first period, UNT will have in this fourth period and vice versa. So every horse goes twice, once for each team. It's a great test of horsemanship and it gives everyone a fair shake to level the playing field as much as we can.
Yeah, and I think I can now see clearly the number 2 Mac with the cameo kind of darker helmet there, and now the Gassy with the green. I know I've been messing up a little bit on that myself, confusing those 2 players, both good players, but Vlad is obviously the stalwart. He's the anchor of the team coming. He was part of the 2022 national championship UVA squad with Brennan Wells and Jack McLean and Parker Pierce. where Vlad was part of that group with the 22 championship. And there he is.
Yeah. Yep, there he is. And he's just a very heady player, very smooth, doesn't do more than he has to. You know, he's very smart player. I've seen him kind of grow up through the II ranks when he played in high school. And of course, the UNT players, the Fellhabers, started out at Rancho Naranjo under Yvonne Golston, and they wanted to give her a shout out for getting them all kind of started in polo.
Yeah, what a move that was for her, because the Fellhaber family is obviously going to take UNT into the future. They've got a lot of talent in this group.
All right, first throw into this fourth chucker. And we have Niklas looking for it. Mo working it there.
We have a
quick whistle out of that first play.
UNT's, they want to, after that halftime talk, they want to come out strong. They have been playing strong. Yep. We'll see what this is. A reach-in, I think. Well, turning back. Maybe Mo turning back in. There were a couple things that happened in that mess.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it was Mo turning back into it. So it'll be a penalty 4 for UVA. Vlad taking a nice, easy approach. Horse cooperating. Nice shot. Looks like it's going to go wide to the right. So Johan comes out with it, goes to the right, using the boards, bumping hard, trying to maintain possession. Once again, Vlad gets that ball rebound, but Mo comes up with it. Mo bouncing between horses. Johan's there. Johan tries to get the flip shot. Just need to hit these shots a little crisper. And now Niklas at the back shot. Something happened there.
Yeah, I think Vlad. I think Mo might have kind of started turning back, anxious to try to make his backhander was turning around maybe a little bit too quickly. I think that's going to go against UNT. We'll see. I might have that backwards.
No, it's actually gonna. Yeah, no, it's there was a weird hook here, right?
I thought he went across. Oh, there was a hook.
Here.
I thought he went across the wrong side, but then there was a cross hook. Is that what they called?
Yeah, that's what they call.
Here we go.
So center or spot hit here for UNT. They want to capitalize on this. Looks like they already hit it, and who's there? And now Niklas gets it out of trouble, working that ball towards his goal. Goes to the right, can't quite can maintain possession on the boards, but now Johan's there. Johan's got the board position. He's got his teammates behind him on the boards. Vlad trying to come in there for the hook. Mo bounces. Oh, unfortunately takes a weird bounce, and everyone's raising their mouths. We got a whistle on the play there.
Yeah, we got 5 mouths up in the air. Appealing. I saw a picture once with all the players on an outdoor field, all 8 mouths up in the air, appealing. We'll see what this is. He's got the ball with him. He could.
I think Mac. I think they got the second sandwich. I think Mo had some space between him on that first play. I think Mo there was a little some space, so that first one wasn't a sandwich. So we got a penalty 2 here. Opportunity for Niklas to get his team 1 goal closer.
This is important. He needs to make this.
Nice and easy.
Well done. Good job. So that brings them within 4.
Put a little spark.
Yeah, that'll definitely put a little more gas in the tank.
So nice penalty 2 shot by Niklas. And Mo comes out of there. Mo gets hooked out of the play by Vlad. Now Johan working that ball towards goal. Beautiful flip shot there by Vlad. Those flip shots so crucial in the arena. Niklas first to find this ball, goes for an open back shot towards goal. This might be 2 if nope, it gets flipped up.
Oh,
and
beautiful.
It's going. So Vlad touched it, so it's only 1 goal, but a beautiful back shot by Niklas.
Well done. That's got him pumped up.
You can hear the crowd. They got a lot of family. 9-6 to score now. Niklas again, they're dominating this throw-ins. Yep. Game of momentum shift. They got the board position.
I'll
Good
keep it
job.
with you.
Nico comes in behind Mo.
Mo keeps punching that ball too far forward, and UVA knows he's doing it.
Yep, so nice hit forward there by Gaston. Now Vlad, nice flip shot again. Vlad flipping it to goal. Niklas saves.
Good save.
Right out of the mouth of the goal, Johan. Johan bringing this ball up. It's going to get kicked around by horses. Good. Niklas gets out of the way. Johan shooting for two. Going to go wide to the left. Riddenhart sitting out in front. Who's the first to turn for it? It's Mo.
Quick, too slow.
Little back shot comes off a horse. Yep, comes off a horse. And first to turn for it is, oh, we got a broken, it looks like Niklas got a broken mallet. His head came off his mallet there.
Oh, that's not good.
And now we've got, no, it's not. Gaston's working that ball along the board, so everyone's turning for it. I don't even know if he realized Johan gets that ball turned around, but Vlad's
he's turning
there.
around. He's holding that mallet with the handle out, so he's aware.
He's going to try a
They should have an extra mallet hanging there, though.
And Vlad flips that ball. It's sitting in front, and nice finish.
Yeah.
Beautiful finish there by Mac.
That's a coaching flaw there, because I always have the team have a mallet at both ends, a spare mallet that you can run and grab. So he tried to stay with the man. Obviously, I did see he turned his mallet around to try to use the handle to be able to hit. But
So we'll have the whistle. Yeah, whistle stops the clock. They're going to pick up that mallet head. It's a safety issue. Looks like might have a boot off a horse. So again, you see these other players jumping in. Beautiful little play here. Vlad centers it up, and Mac just puts a little kiss on it with a little neck shot and gets it in there. But so we'll get the mallet head picked up. You see all these kids coming in are players for that. That's Kelsey Bray coming in, helping out while these other teams are playing. So the women's teams are helping with the men's teams. Men's teams groomed for the women yesterday. All part of the program. So 10-6, 4-goal difference once again.
And we're going to have quite a battle for the women's finals, huh? A&M and UVA, a rematch.
It's a rematch. 10 a.m. Central Time on Sunday for that women's finals. That should be an awesome game. So ball comes off the number one horse as Mo looks back, overrides that. Now Vlad's there. Vlad takes the man, switches to the near side. Near side, next shot. Look at the shot. It's going to go for two.
Yeah. What a great
Holy
shot.
moly.
Yeah, nice shot by Vlad. And that was a near side difficult angle. Well done. That could be the play of the game if depending on what happens the next couple of checkers. That was a beauty.
Yeah, it was just shy of midfield almost. It was a heck of a shot.
Yeah, it could have been. It used to be midfield for a 2-pointer, so he would have gotten it even then.
Yeah, so I think we might have a little tack timeout here, a little break in the action.
Yeah, It's again the John R. Townsend Cup that these guys are playing for. Well, here they go. They're at it again. Oh, here's the replay. Look at that near side shot. Tough angle too. Beautiful shot.
Oh, and a great job of Gaston taking out the man to prevent him from getting there, making it one. That was a great play. Vlad, big back shot towards his goal, and well done. We've got Matt coming up with it. Doesn't get the rebound. And
it's UNT's just
well done.
They're there. UNT's playing well, but they're just a little slow. Quick in the arena, as you know, Cindy. Quick mallets. First mallet to the ball wins. And UNT's there. Yeah. They're just UVA is just a little bit sharper, a little quicker with their mallets, and a little bit more detail to hitting the ball to goal.
And UVA's improved a lot from the fall tournaments. UVA's just a whole different team now. So Vlad shooting again for two. Gets his own rebound, taken out of there by Niklas. Working hard, sitting in front of goal. Doesn't quite get it. And Johan clears that ball out of there.
And out of the air by
Niklas on a breakaway. Now Niklas trying to work the ball towards goal. Doesn't get. And
I hear a buzz. I don't know if was that the second buzzer already?
Yeah, that's the second chucker.
I didn't hear the first one.
Second horn. So, yeah. So, the UNT. Oh, 5 seconds back on
is
the
that
clock.
a
They called penalty at
whistle?
that very last play. So we'll see what they got. Yeah, that was a whistle at the very last play. So it'll be a spot hit for UVA. So 5 seconds on the clock to realize that. So it was on Johan.
Yeah.
Well, that's what it says on I don't even see Johan in the picture. So there might have been something we didn't see behind the play.
Yeah.
So Vlad shooting for 2. That's all he's got to do. 5 seconds in the clock. It's going to go wide to the right. And that will end our fourth Chukra play. So UNT making a little run there and looking great. And Virginia answering right back with beautiful 2-point shot by Vlad. So we end with the fourth Chukra score 13-6. We'll take a short break while these riders switch on to fresh horses and be back on the USDA Polo Network.
My name is Niklas Fallhaber. I study at the University of North Texas, and I am a junior from El Paso, Texas. This year it's home field advantage, and most importantly, it's a new team dynamic. I'm lucky enough to have my 3 cousins come along board, and we're trying to make this a championship team through Fellhabers, through family. It's a dream come true. It's a lifelong work. We've worked to this moment, and we've dreamed about this, and we're finally here, so it means a great deal to us. The team dynamic has changed with us having to up our roles, up our game. You know, we have to bring that intensity, the same that they did. We have to match that, and there's big shoes to fill. Same thing with every year, we lose players, and it's our job to get back right to where we were. This year I moved into team captain, and I take more of a responsibility role in keeping everybody in order and in line. I'm definitely more vocal, more supportive, more just lending a helping hand, especially to the younger guys. I feel that it's very important to be a mentor more than anything, to always offer help and guidance when they need it. Coming here, we have one goal, and it's very simple. It's to win. And we're going for our 3rd year in a row, and I think that speaks a lot for itself. And just going into it, we say every year's different. Everybody comes different. There's that intensity around nationals. We play all year, but this is something special. Everybody works towards this, and it's just a chance to showcase our skills and talent. The most memorable part of my experience has been having the opportunity to play with family and friends that I've been playing with since high school and middle school. It's great to see all of us grow up throughout the sport and what we've accomplished and what we're going to do.
So welcome back. Just about to start the 5th of 6 Chukras in this first men's semifinal to see who will take on the winner of our second game, which will be at 1 p.m. Central Time between the University of Connecticut and Texas A&M men's teams. Meanwhile, Tom, this we've got a 13-6 score here. What would you be telling if you were coaching UNT? What would you be telling them at this point?
I'd get malice on both ends of the field for if they lose a mallet, but two, just to settle down a little bit around goal. They're hustling, they're on the plays, but they're just they're giving that ball away. They make the right play into the boards, and but they just keep punching that ball a little bit too hard, and UVA's right on them defensively, and they keep giving it away. But UVA, you know, UNT came in strong, came out strong, Cindy. They looked like they were going to have a run, and then UVA shut the door, and UVA won that chucker 4-2. So it looked like UNT was going to get back going again, and then UVA just a little bit more experience. Both teams playing well. It's just the UVA's finishing.
And we have a substitution coming in. We got Alec Fellhaber coming in for Mo. So we have a all Fellhaber team in the arena for UNT.
Well, that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool to. How often does that happen? With Sievers and the Waltons, they had a run for a couple of years. The UC Davis with the Waltons, and we never got all three brothers against all three brothers, but it was wonderful games. Those 3 years were wonderful games to watch.
So nice out of the throw in. Vlad gets that ball. Uh-oh.
Oh, bad luck.
That's just
Bad
bad. Nicholas trying to clear it. Yep. Oh, that hurts.
Yeah. And he didn't do anything wrong, just bad luck.
Yeah. So we call that a pony goal. That's what I always call it anyhow. So Alec Fellhaber gets his first touch on the ball, comes out of the throw in, leaves it there just wide of the 25. And nice back shot there by Johan.
Oh, I got it.
Two.
Got it. Good play by Johan. Johan's he knows this game. Good job,
Yes,
Johan.
he does.
Was that 2 or 1? Was that 2?
That I'm just waiting to see. Yeah. I think we're going to check and double check. So we have the ability to have the triggers for this kind of stuff.
Yeah,
so
nice.
Bradley is up there. Bradley Biddle up there. Yeah.
Yeah, nice heady play. I know Tom and Ryan out on the field, and I think Robert's third man. But Tom and Ryan doing a good job with this game. But beautiful. It is 2. Yeah, good job. They need that. That'll give them a little bit of spark, and they need it.
No, I think it's just 1 point by the scoreboard. So that's what I'm getting at. Yeah, just 1. It's too bad. That was a really nice play.
It was close, so close.
Really close. Yep. It's a game, as most games are, a game of inches.
Yeah.
So back to the throw in. Alec going in there to take out Mac. Mac getting a nice piece going to goal. Johan gets the ball out of there. Nice flip shot. He sends that ball. Big rebound off the side wall. Let's see who can drop on it first. Vlad.
Oh, good bump.
Whoa.
Good bump by Johan.
Gets to it. And now Alec's there. Now Niklas's shot just goes right into a pony. It's bouncing out in front. Everyone's riding for it and cleared out of there very nicely by Gaston. Niklas looks for it. Gaston comes up there. Gaston gets a nice piece of it, and Niklas overrides. Alec comes in there for the hook. Alec, back shot towards the center. First turn for it is going to be Gaston. Now Niklas. Niklas going to take it to the ball. Unfortunately, there we go. He still got possession of it. Niklas working that ball forward. Alec right behind him on the boards. Niklas trying to take his time. Ridden out by Vlad, and again,
nice
just that lively wall. Yep, just gets that ball too far off the wall. Big bump by Alec Fellhaber and a nice back shot. And using the boards there. Yep, and now Niklas is there. What's he going to do with it? Right play, just comes off a pony. And big shot downfield to the right-hand corner. Niklas first there with that nice reach, just long wingspan again. Reaches out there, comes off a pony. First to turn for it is Mac. Mac working that ball towards goal, looking for a little flip shot, but saved out of there. Yeah, great save by Johan. Alec's there. Alec follows up nicely. And Johan tells him to leave it. Nice shot up, nice pass. Right at Niklas, but he's taken out of the play. Big back shot there by Vlad up to Mac. Now Gaston working that ball, digs that ball out. You can see him look up for the goal. Alec's got to clear. Hits it into a pony now. Johan, big back shot, but the first one there will be Gaston. Gaston taken out of the play by Johan, but he still got possession of the ball. And
nice
Vlad,
pass.
They trust each other, this team, huh?
Yeah, they play really well together.
Yep. As I said in the interview, the communication of this team is great. So now we've got Gaston. Gaston's a mathematics major. Not a subject I was very good at, but Johan, a nice back shot there, and Niklas comes up with it, steals that ball away. Nice play. He's going to try and tap it to goal. Can he control it? Nope, comes off a pony. Big bump there by Johan. And Vlad picks his pocket. Johan flips that ball, and Vlad reads that perfectly. Sends it up the boards on the offside. He's working it towards goal. It's sitting in front of goal. Little back shot, and Niklas, nicely done. He just patiently waits for that ball to settle, but Vlad's there. Nice back shot. Everyone turns for it.
That might be a whistle.
Yeah.
Yeah, he just kind of swooped across the front trying to get there. UVA is just doing such a great job, Cindy, of turning for their back shots, defensively being in position, keeping the back doors shut. UNT's not, they're spread out, but UNT's, see, you just came across the front of them there. But UNT's just not quite spread out enough. They're not turning for that back shot a second sooner. And UVA is just doing it a little bit quicker than UNT. And that's really the difference here. UVA has done a great job.
Really clean trucker so far.
Yeah. You know how tough it is, Cindy, though, to get someone to turn before back shots instead of waiting to see if the back shot's made.
Right. So
there's a first
Vlad shot just wide to the right. You can see it hit that banner. Goes for his own back shot, gets the rebound there, and comes in to meet Niklas. Niklas, determined. It's his last year. He really wants to make this happen. And coming around is Gaston. And I think we got a whistle on that play.
I think we might have got a reach. We'll see. Well, UNT's looks like they're going to they're looking like they figured they fouled. We'll see what the play is here. He reaches back. Was that a cross?
It's a cross hook.
Cross hook? Yeah. So UNT knew they did wrong. Yeah. Here's the blocking that they're talking about, maybe possibly changing in the future, but such a big play, as you know, Cindy, with the collegiates, trying to block out the defender to give your hitter a free play on the ball. But they're talking about, I know outdoors they've been changing that.
Yeah, so Alec almost got a score in before the end of that fifth chukker. So 14-7 to score. 5 minutes left to determine who goes to the finals between these two teams. So after a quick break and the riders on to the next horses, we will come back on the USPA Polo Network.
My name is Johan Fellhaber. I go to University of North Texas. I'm a junior right now, and my major is real estate and business. Well, actually, I just transferred to the University of North Texas this year. I had 3 major surgeries in the past 2 years, so it's limited my polo ability and my play time. But this year, I was able to recover, and I got cleared about 2 months ago to finally get back on the horse, and it's been a great opportunity and a very fun time playing with my family and Mo. It means the world. It's a lot more than polo, being with these guys. We've grown up together. Niklas and myself, we've been playing next to each other for 15 years. And we're more brothers and cousins, but it's been the most incredible experience I've ever been able to be a part of. Well, I think UVA, that we actually played them not too long ago, and they're a very strong team. They communicate very well, and they're so well coached. They're big guys just like us. They're very, very talented players, and it's an honor to share the field with them. But I think that we've worked very hard, and we're just as skilled ourselves, and we have just as good of a coach, and we put in so much work day and night, 7 days a week for this. It would be the most incredible experience of my life, and probably the happiest moment of my life, to be able to hold the title, not only at home but with my family next to me, especially if my sister could do it as well with A&M. And we just need to communicate and talk with each other and play our game. We do this every week, and we're very comfortable with each other. We just got to go in there and do it, let our nerves pass through, and just play together and enjoy the game mainly. That's the main thing, is to have fun with it and not lose focus on why we do it. So it's been incredible to finally put the UNT mean green jersey on. So many great players in the past have been able to wear it, such as Vaughn and Vance Miller. They've been role models to us growing up, and I was able to win the high school national championship with Vance as well. And so we've grown up with each other, and to be able to be a part of the same program that they were a part of and that my family's a part of, it's just been such an honor, and I'm so proud of it.
And we're back. One chucker left to go in the men's semifinal. We had some great games yesterday in the women's semifinals with Texas A&M and UVA coming out on top, and both Alana Benz and Olivia Reynolds each had 10 goals in that semifinal matchup. So that's going to be a great game on Sunday, 10 a.m. Central Time.
And I know it'll be a packed house with those two teams in a rematch. They're two great teams, and one of the guys getting on a plane to come out and see it is Danny Shiraga, who's done so much for head of PTF for forever, and has done so much for youth polo, and he's never missed a women's national championship. So he's getting on a plane on Saturday to come out and watch number 49. And he's got to be so proud of that. It's so cool that he shows that kind of support to the women. And next year, Cindy, it's a 50-year anniversary as well, coming up next year, huh?
Yep. It's 50 years, started in 1976. And again, after this men's semifinal game, we've got another men's semifinal coming up at 1 p.m. Central. So I know there's a lot of polo going on today, but we want to make sure you guys try and watch everything today. There's a lot of open games going on too.
Dan Wallace started the women's tournament, didn't he? The coach at Yale.
I believe so. Yeah.
Yeah.
I believe so. That was the idea. So we're back in play here, and Vlad sends that ball down. A nice little pass there.
UNT
and
did play
Alec
this last chucker, Cindy. The UNT did play UVA 1-1. With Alec coming in, they did play him even, but they got a big hole to try to dig out of, so it's not going to be easy. Well, that's a good way to.
Yep.
that I believe that was a 2-pointer. Nice one by Johan, huh? That's a way to come back.
There we go. That's a good way to start off
with
this chucker. Yep. We're just trying to look on get confirmation on that. Just trying to reload that, but it definitely was a goal. We know that.
Great goal. I'm pretty sure it's 2.
Great. So now Alec going to goal once again. This is their string of horses. They know these horses well. So working that ball along. And Johan goes for a big shot downfield into the right-hand corner. Johan's got the board position. And
he's on it.
He's right in front of goal. Johan. Yep.
Rats. Well, we were just about to write him off, Cindy.
Just can't. And Nicholas tries to turn it, just can't get it turned.
They're mounting
Nicholas still working the ball.
Good move. Oh, that's got to be. It was no whistle? I guess not.
No whistle. No whistle on that play. So Gaston sends that ball down to the corner. Now Johan trying to get it out of there. Still in front of goal. Johan taps the ball out. Nicholas digs it out. Yep. Nicholas looking for some space. Vlad thinks about meeting him and then changes his mind wisely. Nicholas goes to the near side, still working that ball up the field. Now Alec, little back shot. Nicholas finds it.
If I was coaching UNT, Cindy, I'd be telling them to start thinking about shoot to goal. Shoot to goal.
Yeah,
you
absolutely.
need some 2s.
Yep. So Nicholas, big back shot comes off the horses. Can't quite get there. He's working that ball around. Sends the ball up. He's on a breakaway, but nice pickup by Johan. Nicholas lets him go through. Little flip out of the air by Gaston, and then again by Vlad. Back shot. Vlad's there. Vlad overrides, and now Alex Bellharbour shoots for goal.
Oh, right there.
Sitting in front.
Bad luck.
Yep.
Oh, good job turning the goal.
Well done.
Couldn't get it.
Oh.
You tried.
Yep, just gave up. Yep, gave up that shot there, and Nicholas goes for the big rebound against the wall.
I was going to say, dangerous.
Yeah. Johan's there. Has to turn back. He does so. Johan riding hard with Vlad. And coming around the corner. Tom, I've got no pictures, so you can take it over.
Yeah, no,
I got
Nicholas.
it back now. Now we're good.
Look, okay. UNT's they're
Send
sure
the ball
fighting
towards
hard.
goal. Yes, they are. They're not going to just lay down. And arena polo is funny. You can score a lot of goals quickly.
Yeah, no, I thought this game was over, but UNT has been charged up as this last checker. Came out strong and still fighting hard. Nice player across the boards.
Yep, so coming in there.
Oop. Now the whistle kind of went before that play, so I'm not sure. I'm not sure if the whistle was on the whistle was a little bit earlier. There was an obvious foul there, but the whistle was blowing before that play, so I'm not sure what happened there. Maybe too much mallet there. Clean here.
Man, I'm not really sure.
Oh wait, well I think it happened right. He definitely was across right at the end there, but the whistle was blown before that. So obviously goes to UVA.
Okay. Yep, big shot by Vlad down there.
Oh,
And
this. Oh,
nice
good
little
job.
shot there.
Well done, Johan.
Yeah, Johan's got no quit in him, man. He's going to keep on fighting. Alec gets a piece of it now.
First buzzer.
Nicholas tries to get one more on the board. And kicked off of a pony. Now Alec looking for it. Now Johan. Everyone's tired.
I'll have to say, I thought UNT
Virginia
was out of it, but they really came back, Cindy, in this last checker and played their heart out to try to get back into this game. And almost did.
And they'll all be returning except and they'll all be returning except for Nicholas. So we'll look forward to that game. So University of Virginia will advance to the final game. That will be at 1 p.m. on Sunday Central Time. So
and Vlad was high scorer with 10 goals in the game today. He played an outstanding game. Well,
yes, he did. So thank you for watching, everybody. We'll be back at 1 p.m. Central with our second semifinal game between University of Connecticut and Texas A&M. And so for now, I'm Cindy Halley for Tom Goodspeed. Thanks for watching USPA Polo Network.